Okay, so what we're going to be looking at here is sharing a given amount of money in a certain ratio. Okay, very, very common exam requirement. So here what we need to do is we need to share $50 in the ratio 2 to 3, and then the second part we're going to share the same amount of money but in the ratio 2 to 5 to 3. So the steps are always the same. Step 1 is to add the ratio together. Okay, so in this case, 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, basically what that means is every time you do a share, so if you give one person $2 and the other one $3, that means that you've got $5 per share. Okay, so that's $5 per share. Now, if you have $5 per share, and you have $50 in total, that means you can do 10 shares. So the second step is to divide the total by this, by the amount per share. So I'm going to do $50 divided by 5, which is 10. This means that I can do 10 shares in total. Yeah, so this is the 10 shares in total. Final step, step 3, is to multiply this by the ratio. So step 3 is to multiply the number of shares by the ratio. So we're going to do number of shares times the ratio. Okay, so I'm going to do 10 times this, which means that this person gets $20 and this person gets $30. So I've added the ratios together. I've worked out that there are $5 every time I do the share, which means I can do 10 shares. If this person gets $2 per share, I can have 20 in total, and this one gets 30. Okay? That's your answer. Check that it's right by adding the two numbers together. 20 plus 30 is 50. In the second example, it's very, very similar, so I'm not going to write down the steps again, but we will do the same steps. Add them together. 2 plus 5 plus 3 is 10. So that now means I'm doing $10 per share. I'm giving out, every time I share, I'm giving out $10. If I have $50 in total, that means I can do 5 lots of shares. Okay, I can do 5 shares. Final step, take your answer, this one, and multiply it by the ratio. So it's $10 to $25 to $15. Yeah, 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 5 is 25, and 5 times 3 is 15. Check that it's correct by adding them together. 10 add 25 is 35, add 15 is indeed 50. And that's how you would share with given ratios.